Welcome. Late night. Right now, according to my clock, it's 4:20 in the morning. And I'm up because I'm not at work and I haven't done a video in a while, so I'm kind of wanting to get some content up on the last year course of Demontrae James. Season 5, we're in season 5. And this is, of course, the last time I'm pretty much doing, last season I'm doing regular season videos. Next time I do videos after this season, it's got to be like playoffs or anything special happening. Other than that, on a regular basis, this series is done. Haven't made a video with Demontrae James in 2 weeks, and I'm trying. I've been watching, of course, some of the games. I did attempt to do a Bills game, and Madden gave me a lot of problems. For one, as y'all guys know, the glitch happened, and I just got disgusted. I wasn't in the mood to make a video. I probably shouldn't have been making one, but I decided to just make one anyway, and the video wasn't up to par, so I erased it and just watched the game the way it was and kept going. But I wanted to do a live stream because I just wanted to hang out. I didn't want to make a serious video. Don't care if I get views or not. I don't give a shit anymore. It's just basically, it's about the story. I just want to finish the story and get to the end of this season. So anyone probably not here because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I kind of don't blame you. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. You probably, if you're a normal person on a Thursday, sort of Friday morning, this is not normal. This is not a normal time. But I felt like I need to get a video in. A lot of stuff going on. I mean, I really, man, I really slowed down on content. A lot of things happened in my personal life, that kind of caused that. But at the same time, I enjoy doing this. So I want to refocus my time on it. I got like MLB The Show. I wanted to do with Detroit Tigers. Haven't done anything with it in like months. I want to bring the Wild back, but I'm thinking a lot of this stuff as far as content stuff it's going to go back up once the Supercharger year 13 is over. Of course, if y'all know me, I'm a college NCAA football 14 fanatic. I got a dynasty in it called Columbia State Supercharger. I play in a group of 5 conferences, and we're having a fantastic season. I'm 7-1. Going to take on the Chattanooga Mocs, who are 1-7. I think they're 1-8 this season, so I'm going to take on that team and see if we can avenge that loss we had last year that kept us out of the Conference USA Championship game. Now, of course, I'm in the Sun Belt now, and Chattanooga's in the Sun Belt with me, so it's a whole storyline. If you're on this page and you actually pay attention to it, that's what's going on with that series. I'm really wound up into that right now. Supercharger. I think Supercharger is pretty much, and I think that's why it's just better to do Supercharger during the college football season and not try to do it during the off season, during what they would call the off season, because my focus basically is on Supercharger after when college football season starts. So everything else sort of goes out of the window except for Madden. Even though I'm not really happy with Madden because, of course, the bug issue we're having this year, bug issues we're having, they're experiencing it now in Madden 23. I'm experiencing it in Madden 22 on the Game Pass platform. So Madden continues to just get a lot of love and support from us football fanatic Madden players. It's a rough go at it to go with Madden. And that's why I'm not too excited about, say, EA Sports doing a college football game, because I don't know how that's going to go. I don't look for that game to be, I think it's going to be the same issue. I think they're going to cause their staff to crunch. The game's going to come out. It's going to have a lot of updates to glitches and things. It's going to be a mess. I'm honestly thinking about getting another PC because my PC right now, even though it looks like it's working, it looks like it's pretty much broke. My PC, like my screen is all like, if I close my computer, like close the lid on it, it like cracked it. So now I'm looking at my screen, and my screen's not cracked, but the screen that connects the keyboard with the screen is broken. So, but the computer still works. But I'm thinking about getting me another PC anyway. I kind of want to have college football revamped on the PC, and I think that will give me my college football experience I want. Even though I already have that with the Supercharger. Supercharger already gives me my college football experience I like. But I am interested in college football revamp because it looks so good. It looks so good. But and I'll discuss all that as we go through the video. What about these Detroit Lions? Of course, in Detroit Lions in real life, you trade TJ Hawkinson and you don't even get the extra picks. You just move up in the draft. And I obviously don't agree with it. TJ Hawkinson, of course, is a big part of this series with Demontrae James. Couldn't imagine this series without TJ Hawk, and I didn't agree with them letting him go. If you're going to let him go, you get the extra draft picks. Don't know why that didn't happen. But the Lions got one win. I think they're 1-7. I think this season is kind of a wash anyway. All the hard knocks, Dan Campbell breaking kneecaps, all that stuff. Yep. Didn't get us anywhere. But in this series, I got Demontrae James, and we surely got a playoff team in the Detroit Lions in season 5. I fixed the defense. Defense is better. Offense is going like a top. And so we're having a pretty decent season. Right now, we're in 3rd place. We're going to play the Saints. We're in 2nd place. And the Niners, I think, got their first loss last week. So a lot of games happened during this span of time. I mean, I think we played the Dolphins the last time I did a video. Actually did an actual video. We'll check out the schedule now. Of course, we had that bad loss against the Vikings to start the season. I was very disappointed in that. But we destroyed the Patriots on the road, beat the Falcons, led by Jalen Hurts, hard to believe. We took an L to the Packers because, well, they're the Packers. We beat the Rams in the Stafford Bowl, even though Stafford's no longer with them. We have Stafford. We beat down the Bears 42-24. We destroyed the Dolphins in Miami. We beat the Bears again, so we sweep the Bears. We get our revenge game against the Vikings. We had the bye week. We suffered a loss against the Bucs off the bye week, though, and then we lost to the Bills on Thanksgiving. But we got back in the driver's seat and beat the Jets 33-10. So got a 1-game winning streak going on, and we got 2 tough road games against the Saints and the Colts. We definitely need to beat the Saints, and we definitely need to try to keep winning. I think if we keep winning, I think we'll, of course, bump up, and maybe get a. I don't know. I think the way the playoffs work now is you got to have that number 1 seed to get the bye week. So we won't get the bye week. I don't think anyone's catching the Niners right now. I don't think no one's catching the Niners. And if we look at the standings for this year, standings for right now, the Niners are the cream of the crop. We'll look at just NFC. Niners are, of course, the cream of the crop. We're playing the Saints. We're the Lions. So we could take that 2nd spot, if we win out. Vikings are still in it, of course. They're always in it, always a threat. Of course, we got the Eagles, the football team, the Giants, and then it drops off after that. Drop off after that. And let's see, stats for the year. Demontrae James currently leads the league in yardage. But, of course, these other double-digit interceptions, all that stuff. Lions protected him pretty well. Only 23 sacks for the year. That's not that bad, considering where, offensive lines are at now. I mean, 23 sacks, and we're 12 games in the season, so we're doing pretty good. Running the ball has been kind of sketchy, but 4.4 yards a carry for AJ Dillon. That's pretty good. 11 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt hasn't had the season I thought he'd have. Always that secondary running back never seems to do it for me. Receiving, TJ Hawk, fantastic season. Probably leads everybody in catches this season as a tight end. 8 touchdowns. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 7 touchdowns, almost 70 catches. Brandon White's been doing pretty good, but not great. Good at that secondary spot. Cephas has really been showing out. 5 touchdown catches for him. 28 years old, got a couple more seasons in him. I think his contract goes for another year or so. So I think he'll be fine for a while. I want to get Deion Price, of course, in there. He's the rookie from Penn State. Still got the hidden development. Have not got his development unhidden yet. But I'm thinking if I lose Brandon White, Deion Price can go in that spot. So if I lose Brandon White because I don't want to make a long-term deal with him, Deion Price may be the guy. Um, Especially if he has really good hidden development. If he has hidden development and a superstar, I think he needs to see some more playing time. I think he needs to see more playing time anyway. Uh, Defense, man, I'm not going to mention the offensive line. They're doing their jobs. 23 sacks only given up so far this season. They're doing a good job, a decent job. It's not great, but that average is what? That's like 2 sacks a game. Not going to complain about a line giving up 2 sacks a game. 2 interceptions for Alukan, our middle linebacker. 3 interceptions for Terrell Burgess. Star development, 27 years old. I'm pretty sure he's on a good deal. He's got only 1 year left. I will make a push to keep him past 30. Most definitely. I think he's one of our really good players. 3.5 sacks for LaShawn Trapp. 9 sacks for Derek Barnett. Always gets the sacks. Woozy has been good in the slot. 6.5 sacks for DeMarcus Lawrence. 6 sacks for Deron Payne. 4.5 sacks for Nathan Howard, who is out with injury, unfortunately. But he'll come back. He's got a pulled groin. He'll be back next week. Got to stay healthy, though. That's one thing I kind of hate about these players I'm getting. They won't stay healthy. 3 sacks for Leonard Williams. 2 interceptions for Aldridge. And Levi's kind of fallen off. Not his usual production. You'd think with all this defensive talent, he would shine, but he hasn't. Hasn't shined. But if you look at us, number 1 in offensive yards, 3rd in defensive yards. First in the NFL, points scored. Offense is going like an engine. Points allowed, we're 9th in the NFL. We're having a damn good season, man. I just, not like the Niners, though, but having a good season. We're going to play the Saints, who are led by quarterback Nick Hunter. Just see how things go. I would love to get a win, especially against a team like the Saints, who are in 2nd place. That'd be pretty cool. Big week this week. I'm definitely excited about Tennessee and Georgia. Of course, I live here in Tennessee, so I'm if it's not if it's not if it's not Michigan State, it's Tennessee for me. Michigan State, of course, is my team. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately, it's been a bad year, and of course, everybody wants to talk about the tunnel fight, and what happened, and all that stuff. And my retort on that is, I really don't care about the tunnel fight. Don't care. I care about 3rd and 6, and you pass the ball downfield instead of trying to get 6 yards to keep the drive going and keeping your defense from being on the field too long. That's the stuff I care about. Don't care about the tunnel fight. Okay, we got Demontrae, and then of course there's Alvin Kamara. I never gear my defense to stop the run because I always feel like, okay, now I feel differently. It used to be like, well, I can't depend on y'all to stop the run. But since I got all these defensive players, like you got the DeMarcus Lawrence, the Deron Paynes, the Derek Barnett, the Leonard Williams, I feel like that's a front enough to stop guys like Alvin Kamara. I don't have to gear up to stop the run. I just need to gear up to stop these quarterbacks and try to force mistakes. Sean Lattimore, Deron Payne, Penei Sewell, Nick Hunter. And I know this guy. I forget him, but I know him. I think he was on one of these teams. I forget his name. But his name's right there, but I remember him playing for somebody. I forget who he plays for. Elam Max Stackhouse. But this Saints team is, of course, the number 2 team in the league right now as far as playoff positioning. Definitely want to win this game. And I'm going to just skip all the NFL guys talking and stuff as much as I can. I'm not trying to listen to them. Yep, this series will have its end this season. And then I think I want to get into more other stuff. I mean, I'm waiting really for Supercharger to end, and I want to get back into my baseball series. I really want to get back into more gaming. I think that, I'm happy doing what I do as far as gaming, but I haven't been really doing it a lot as far as putting out videos. My Road to Glory series have ground to a halt. I am doing Super Mega Baseball 3. I am playing those games. I play, so I have been doing sort of content. I haven't really touched NBA stuff at all. I kind of want to, of course, bring back. I want to bring back the Wild and drag out my Xbox One and bring back out the Wild. I really want to get that 5th season and see what we do. So just to see what happens. I do have, of course, the Seattle Sonics on my Switch for NBA 2K22. I kind of want to get back into that too. So there's things I want to do as far as NBA content, and I think I'm just going to wait till after the Supercharger year 13 is over. I think that way I can actually do something with it. And we get the ball to them first to start the game. But yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on. I've been trying to figure things out as far as my scheduling and things I want to do. I'll say this: relationships are hard, especially when it comes to kids and stuff like that. And I'm, of course, dealing, with trying to make things work with my ex-wife, and which I hate to bring up any personal stuff, but you're trying to work things out, but at the same time, I want to be able to enjoy what I enjoy and do the things I like to do. So I want to focus more on that and of course, the kids. I want to be there for them, of course, but all this, okay, I got to make time for, ooh, that's a bad catch, and that is a touchdown out the gate for the Saints, which is not good for us. I mean, that is not really good. Just gave up a touchdown. And of course, that was on Asante Samuel, who's a really good man cover corner. That is not good. We are down 7-0. First minute of the first quarter. By a auto-generated quarterback, Nick Hunter. Is Nick Hunter actually a person? I've been meaning to ask that too because I'm like, Nick Hunter, was he actually a quarterback in the league? I don't think so. I think he's an auto-generated player. But Nick Hunter is everywhere. Every time Madden comes out with a game, there's a Nick Hunter in there. So you just think to yourself, well, maybe he's a real quarterback. But here comes our boy, DJ Ford, Demontrae James on the road. We just got to equal it. I did put in for us to throw the ball deep. So I wonder if that's we're going to get some big plays.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw.
Go. Hunt.
That's Hunt.
He has been good for that, catching the ball.
Back to throw. Looking for Roy on the deep ball.
Get it? No.
Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that was fun. Haven't been keeping up with the NFL so much. I know last night, the Eagles played the Texans. I didn't even watch it because I pretty much knew you could pretty much count on Eagles to beat the Texans. I didn't even think that would be even a game worth even watching. And of course, the Eagles did beat the Texans with absolutely no problem. Okay, they punt. And I'm doing the thing to ignore the bug, even though this also will trigger the bug. And Detroit puts up 7 points. We're good. And we will keep going. We'll go to the next quarter. Tied at 7. Now we're up by 3. 3rd and 3. Let's go jump manual to the next play. 3rd and 3. They do convert. Moving down the field. 6 yards. 2 yards. Converted again. Let's watch the defense real quick. Close to the red zone. We'll watch the defense. Ooh, Deron Payne. I thought he had him. Oh, that was Leonard Williams. 7 rushes, 21 yards for Alvin Kamara.
It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Get him! Yes! Derek Barnett.
And they're to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Yes, sir.
Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it? Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football. And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
See, they're probably going to get a field goal out of this, tie the game.
This is 3rd and 17.
They got more than that. Michael Thomas. And who got beat there? Was that Asante Samuel getting beat like that again?
Point after, right down the middle. He is now 14-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans.
And of course, I got the bug. Well, this is not a bug. You can't get out of it until the seconds there tick down. Man, we got the sack, and then we just give up a big play. I done invested so much money. We got so much talent with the corners. Safeties aren't really that great, though. So I will give it that. The safeties we got aren't really great. We should not be giving up plays like that. That's insane. We'll we'll just do change of possession. Change of possession. There goes my, there goes the glitch. Y'all got to see the glitch happen. This is a live stream. I'm not changing the video. I'm just going to go right back in it. This is why I really kind of don't like doing videos anymore with Madden, because of that issue right there. It's really kind of bummed out the series, because I really want to share this stuff, but if it's going to do that, then it kind of ruins the momentum of the video. Kind of makes it suck, and that's why I don't do videos I'm really tired of even doing videos anymore, because Madden's just such a disappointment. That should not be happening. That should not be happening, and it happens way too much. But we're back in it. We'll just pretend that didn't happen, even though we know it did. They have the ball. We do get it back. So I'm going to go ahead and do change of possession again. Hope it doesn't do what it just did. Freeman. And we'll just do this. Kind of against the defense. 2 yards. 3 yards. 3 inches. Incomplete pass. Punt. Camara. Again. First down. Pass. 6 yards. Pass knocked away by Lance Perriman. Punting. 13 yards to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yards. Come on, offense. Convert. We do. Brandon White. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Brandon White. The Lions take the 3-point lead. Alvin Kamara starting to warm up. 20-yard reception to Alvin Kamara. They're back in the red zone. We'll watch. Try to ignore the bug.
Looking to throw on second down. Hunter, going left side, complete to Trotman. Down at the 12.
I should have seen who was injured.
Doesn't matter where it's coming from. Tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game, because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak. Back to throw.
Nick Hunter.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Someone get some pressure on him.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time.
3rd and 4.
Third down. They'll stick with the passing. That's called touchdown, 7-7. Touchdown number 8 on the air. As his guys have got moved down in front. You get down near the goal line, this is what having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the...
Well, you just gotta love that, man. Quarterback Nick Hunter. An auto-generated Nick Hunter guy is killing my team. Go change of possession real quick. Or if we do anything with the ball, probably won't. Ooh, 3rd and 8. 28 yards to Brandon White. Penalty against the offense. 2nd and 15. Incomplete pass. Come on, Demontrae. 5 yards. I know we're not going to go for it. No, we're punting. And we'll go into the next quarter. We get the ball to start the series. Start the next series. So we change of possession. All right. Reem Hunt, 7 yards. Pass knocked away. 3rd and 3. Big play. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 5 yards to Dillon. Pass knocked away. 3rd and 5. Here we go. Almost close to the red zone. We will watch.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, got it. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Got it. TJ Hawk.
Now the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
The boys in the zone. Please do not run it.
They'll look to throw here.
Got it. Brandon White. Touchdown, Lions.
A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Yes, sir.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead. And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Lions lead by 3 again. It's like the kiss of death. We will not do, I could do change of possession. Sack! Levi, I was really wondering when Levi was going to give me something. Penalty against the defense. 2nd and 8. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 8. We stall him. Punt. Amon-Ra. Come on, guys. 1st and 10. 12. 22 yards. TJ Hawk. Pass drop. Brandon White. Can't have those drops, Brandon. You want that contract. Can't be dropping passes. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 10. Penalty against the defense. Our offense. 3rd and 15. 14 yards. Why don't we go for it? Why don't you go for it? And we do. We go for it. Good job. Pass not the way. Mike Goodwill. He just keeps popping up. And we're close. We're in the red zone again. Let's see.
From the red zone now.
Get it, go!
And that is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw.
Get it? I'm Brandon White again. Brandon White's been killing it today. Yes, sir.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark. And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this
3rd and inches.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Come on, Demontrae, no! We're going to kick a field goal.
And this defense definitely has hit their 3rd down. He's pretty fortunate. They didn't call him grounded on this one.
Oh, they're going for it on 4th and inches. Get it, Dylan. First down. No, not Rag now. No.
After the running play, we got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on it, we'll step aside and be right back.
Okay, he's on the bench. He'll be fine. The injury thing in this game is intense, man.
They'll drop to throw.
Come on, Demontrae, get rid of the ball.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again to 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Dream Hunt. Big. Pretty good run. There and go.
Back to throw here.
Got it. Cephas.
Touchdown, Detroit. Cortez Cephas had 6 touchdowns this season, and the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Heck yeah.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time.
That is awesome. Lions up by 2 scores. We're going to fast forward this. We're going to go into the next quarter. Saints have the ball. We'll just jump plays real quick. They do convert to Michael Thomas. They're moving down the field. Pretty much Alvin Kamara in check. Penalty against our defense, though. Can't have that. Going down the field. And for time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and assume we're going to score a touchdown. DeMarcus Lawrence with the sack. 8-yard reception, 3rd and 5. Touchdown to Michael Thomas. I kind of knew they were going to score, so I just went ahead and just sent it. Lions up by 3. Big play to Quintez Cephas to start the drive. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass, 3rd and 10. Pass knocked away by Mike Goodwell. Who is Mike Goodwell? I have no idea who he is. But he's wrecking my game. Incomplete pass, Nick Hunter. 2nd and 10, Nick Hunter again, 3rd and 10. Go incomplete again. They're going to punt. 12-yard turn by Deion Price. We're in midfield. Brandon White. Big game by Brandon White. 2nd and 7. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 7. Come on, Demontrae. Nothing. 4th and 7. Are we kicking a field goal? Yep, field goal's good. Lions up by 6. Complete pass, Nick Hunter. 2nd and 10. Complete to Michael Thomas. 1st down. Al Kamara with 10 yards. And the Saints are moving downfield. Al Kamara again. Come on, defense. Come on, defense.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Right open.
We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13.
4 touchdowns and interception for Nick Hunter, man.
To throw on 2nd down.
Oh.
To the right side, complete to Thomas.
Get out the field, defense.
Operating from the gun.
Get him.
And Walker with it over the middle. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker.
All right.
That time as that leads us to a 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a
Chris Elam, always good. They're going for it.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it.
No, they get the touchdown. Are you kidding me?
Second touchdown of the game. And the Saints can take the lead if they can get the extra point. Big 4th down conversion for the score, but the defense has a tough approach for them.
Yep, and McMullen sort of looked. He's my rookie safety I got. He was going to probably be good, but he didn't look good on that play, unfortunately. He did not look good on that play. The Saints lead by 1. Should I go ahead and... No, I'm not going to do that. We're just going to go to this. 7 yards to Quintez Cephas. Jermaine Parrish gets hurt on the play. First down, Lions. James with the run. 7-yard rush by Demontrae James. 6 yards to Amon-Ra St. Brown. 4 yards to Hawk. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 6. Penalty against the defense. First down. We're going to watch the rest of it. Watch the rest of it. Just got to get in the field goal range.
He's back to throw.
TJ Hawk.
Over the middle. TJ Hawkinson. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back to throw.
Get it. He hangs on, Brandon White.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16.
9 catches, 124 yards for Brandon White. Running in there, Dylan.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 2nd down, a run with Jefferson.
In there.
Just shy of the 5 at the 6.
We're kicking the field goal. They should have bled more. What the heck? Is Demontrae James kicking a field goal? Are you kidding me? Demontrae James kicks field goals? He kicks field goals now. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. He kicks field goals. I was like, that looked very bad. And why we're kicking it so soon? Is that Demontrae James kicking a field goal?
They need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner.
Now tell me that my defense is going to hold. Of course, it's hard to take this game seriously anymore. I just saw Demontrae James kick a game-winning field goal. Oh my God, Madden, I love you. Your game is so broken. Oh my God, your game is broken. We better play some tight zone. Oh, and we're going to win. One last play. They have to score. And they won't. And the Lions go on the road. And we get a dub. Yes, sir. Now that felt like a playoff game. That felt like a playoff game.
wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Detroit, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.
What a win. Demontrae James kicking a field goal aside, it was a good win. 3 touchdowns, no picks for our boy. He should be in the discussion, man. Ran the ball pretty good. We actually ran the ball pretty good. Brandon White had the game of his life along with Amon-Ra St. Brown. These 2 guys, man. Hate to break them up, but we got to make the smart decision with our money. TJ Hawk, a nice game. Kind of a low turning-out game for him. 4 catches, 45 yards. That's it. Cephas, I saw the touchdown with Cephas. That was really big. Line held out pretty good. One sack getting up by Pone Sewell. Tremaine Parrish is hurt. He's always hurt. Got to see how bad it is. Defensively, half a sack for LaShawn Trapp, 2 sacks for Derek Barnett, half a sack for DeMarcus Lawrence, sack for Levi, and a pyramid interception. Kicks, 2 for 2. Demontrae James. Where was Austin Siebert? Why was Demontrae James kicking a field goal? I will never forget that, man. That's one of those things you look at and go, wow, Madden, that actually happened. That actually happened. Madden allowed that shit to happen. Offensively, won. Really impressed with the rushing yards. 25 first downs. Total yards, beat them. Importantly, no turnovers. Pretty even on 3rd down. 5 for 5 in the red zone. 3 red zone touchdowns. 2 field goals. They had no field goals. Penalties about even. Hell of time possession. Damn good game. Damn good game. I enjoyed that. Of course, we're going to highlight the Demontrae James. Demontrae James kicks freaking field goals. Never thought I'd see the day where you would see this, but we actually saw it. And we'll go back that up. So we recognize that he does kick field goals. It did happen. He kicked a field goal. I don't know how he did it. I think it's kind of messed up. Our boy kicks field goals. Our boy kicks field goals. That is insane. That is insane. Fix your game. Fix your game, Madden. Fix your game, Madden. That isn't supposed to happen. That is not supposed to happen. But that's important, man. We really needed that win. That helps us a lot. Helps us a ton. And keeping our playoff hopes alive. I think we're gonna make the playoffs this year. There's just no way we're not gonna make the playoffs. And we will stay with Agile. So Lane Nowak. +1 awareness, +1 pass block, +2 run block finesse. Star development from Auburn. I of course drafted him. It's going to be our team for years to come. Then we got A.J. Dillon. I usually work with power with him. I'm trying to get him more into our scheme. So I'm going to get him elusive. Elusive back upgraded, change direction, +2 juke, +1 spin, +1 agility. 28. Pretty good ratings. Mostly our most dependable back. Discuss the results of the game. So I would say something that ended up playing a big part in today's win. Yes, like I said during the week, even the best arms are going to struggle when you create pressure and have the ability to disrupt pass plays in more ways than one. Plus, we stopped Alvin Kamara, and that helps our defense. +5 power, finesse moves for the next 2 games. +5 morale for all defensive players. We definitely need that. That is cool beans right there. 9-4. Lions over the Saints on the road. That was a big game for us. Big game for our team. I would love to win the Super Bowl this year, man, and just get it over with. If I win the Super Bowl, I don't think the series will end. For me, I'm going to still watch the games. But I feel like, yeah, I did what I came to do in the series. Make the Lions a Super Bowl caliber team. I did my job. Lions, of course, do lead the NFC North. Playing the Saints. Did I get view playoff picture? What happened? Let's see what's going on with the playoff picture. We have moved up into second place. So that's good. We are now in second place. So that was really, really good. I'll go into all this later. See, Nathan Howard returns from injury. That's big for our defense. Definitely needs to get some playing time. What are injuries I have? Let me see my injuries. Jonah Jackson is out for another 2 weeks, and Kevin Byard comes back after a week. We're good for now. I haven't made any big trades. I haven't done anything for free agency. I pretty much said, hey, the team is where it's at. We're just going to roll with it. And whatever happens, happens. So right now we're good, 9-4. I looked at standings right now. Of course, the Saints are leading everybody. The Niners are leading everybody. They just took a second loss, though. We're 9-4. We just beat the Saints, and we split our season against the Vikings. So right now we're looking pretty good. And I think the next game I'm going to do most likely be the last game of the season versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Most likely. I don't think I'm going to do the Green Bay game. I don't know if Carolina's really that good. Is Carolina that good? Are the Eagles that good for that matter? The Eagles are 8-5. Yeah, that's the game you want to do. It's the last game of the season. The Panthers are 3-10. They're the worst team in the NFC. That makes sense. That makes sense. Wait a minute. The Colts are 6-7. Okay, the Colts are 6-7. So, but of course, you know as well as I do, this is the NFL. Your team can be great, a playoff team. Go on the road into someone's building and get their heads chopped off. That does happen. And we got to take on Jonathan Taylor. But I'm still not going to gear the defense to stop the run. Unless all they do is run, I'll just look at how their season's going and adjust my weekly strategy accordingly. But guys, I haven't done a video in a while. Thank you guys. For anyone watching this video later, thank you guys. I'm looking to try to wrap this season up, this regular season up by at least by next week, and see where we're heading off in the playoffs. It's going to be our playoff opponent, and get this season over with. And it'll be the series and the end of Demontrae James will say the Detroit Lions will be sometime in the next couple of weeks. But guys, thank y'all for hanging out. Chill out live stream. See you guys later. Peace.